I made this video especially for my wife of 32 years, Beatrice Anderson, because of a post that I just saw she posted about wishing that she could be a child again, so she couldn't, she didn't have to hear about so much trouble in the world, the killings, the murders, the things that go on. And I know one of the things that made her feel that way was the tragic accident that happened, the helicopter crash with Kobe and his daughter. Just troubled times that we living in. But the reason I made this video is to let her know the goodness of Jesus and what he died for. He died to sacrifice himself for us, that we may live and have life more abundantly, have joy, have happiness, have peace. He didn't promise a rose garden. He said there'll be troubled times and wars, rumors of wars and death and things like that, but we have to think about the blessings, the miracles, the gifts of our own lives. Not so much put our minds on all the evil and the things that are happening, but more so on the good. And talk about that narrow path that we walk. That narrow path, we even talked about it on Bible class tonight. My daughter asked a question. There's a narrow path that Jesus spoke of. We have to remain focused in doing our service and doing our work for the Lord. Remaining focused. Yeah, there are going to be trials, there are going to be hurtful times, there are going to be times that we going to be tested to the brink when death strikes our family, our own family, things like that. We have to be strong. We're going to have to focus. We may doubt, we may not understand, but that path, as we go stronger in our faith, stronger in our learning, stronger in our, and putting the gospel in our hearts and in our minds, we'll make it through. And I want my wife to know if things hadn't happened the way they happened in her life or in my life, we would have never met. We wouldn't have our families. We wouldn't have our children together that we have, our grandchildren, had it not played out the way God's perfect plan happened. And that means we had to go through and see through all the things we've been through so much together. Me, I had a lonely childhood. And God surrounded me with a family of love that I could go through with the difficult times. I could share. And somebody, people, I got an army to share the things with when things go wrong. And I thank Jesus for that. So every day that I wake up is a blessing, is a joy, a smile on my face, and go to bed praying for them sweet dreams and heavenly dreams. And those that know me, that's been around me the last 2 years, can see the peace that's been on me compared to the nervousness, the anguish, the anger that was still within. And when I decided to stay in constant prayer, I mean for 2 years straight, and put my faith and my hope and my all in all, I thought I was a faithful person. I thought I was a religious person, a God-fearing person. I thought I knew the Bible, even though I didn't go to church like I was when I was a child and when I was coming up. But I learned in the last 2 years, I'm still a babe. I'm still a child. I still got milk in my mouth when it comes down to Jesus. The taste of that milk. And that Jesus, he saved me. He rescued me. He baptized me again. He put me in the water all over again, just like John the Baptist did him. And when the Holy Spirit came upon him like a dove, like that 2 years of going in the wilderness, having that faith, being tempted, and having no stumbling blocks, but going through the wilderness, just focused on Jesus. So to my wife, especially, and to my family, to anyone that may have that feeling of worrying about these things that's going on around us, just think about where God has brought you from, where Jesus has brought you from, where he's brought you to. And the good things, all the blessings along the way, all the miracles, the time he saved you, the time he's got you out of debt, the time you didn't know where your next meal was coming from, the time when people used to talk about you, mock you, ridicule you, laugh at you, say you were never going to be nothing. Think about the goodness of what Jesus did. His going, his dying, his sacrificing his life, and shedding his blood was for me and you, so that we can live. And he wants us to be happy. So, put a smile on your face, hold your head up, hold on to your loved one, your family, hold them tight. And know that God is with you. He has his arms around you. His angels are encamped all around you. And his word will never be void. And Jesus never lies. His word is true. Follow the gospel of Jesus Christ.